And that's a little bit high. And we are underway. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Pajes makes the grab, 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, bats up with it. Throws to first in time, and Seager is set down.
Batting third, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Now this is in the air down the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. deGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Batting second.
Here's a switch hitter,
Center
Tommy
fielder,
Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
2 out, space is empty. Way high.
That pitch is up.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
He goes down looking. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Texas,
and now
the
Jock
designated
Peterson.
hitter, Jock Peterson.
Ohtani back to work. Fought off foul. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullock. That one a little bit high. Now 1-2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting fifth,
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Second inning here, no score.
Ball, that's out.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Josh Young. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. The Rangers score first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Clips the corner. That's strike one. DeGrom, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Smith off of first with 2 away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Pajes tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Hard hit left side. Seager fires over to first, and that is that. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now the switch hitting catcher Jonah Heim. Heim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this
Up
guy.
next
He knows
for
the
the
strike
Rangers,
zone extremely
shortstop,
well.
Corey
And you know
Seager.
what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So now it's Corey Seager. Grounded out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Now 1-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers go down quickly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
and
the
here is
Dodgers,
Michael Conforto.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
And that's in there at the knees. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now the rookie second baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And they'll do it again. fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses. 3-2 now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the batting order turns over. Mookie digs in here. And a foul ball. Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Slider misses outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And now here is Wyatt Langford. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering way off the plate.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that
Adolis
pitch the opposite
Garcia.
way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Peterson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 with the count.
Strike went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat and drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This one in the air right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
Now
out of the
batting,
air. Lets the
first
defense work
baseman,
behind him with another ground ball.
Freeman.
Good execution.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Struck out looking his first time.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way. Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. That one found hard the other way. Inside, and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off
inning.
for Texas,
Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Ohtani back to work. And
Nope,
ball
that's a ball.
one.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, right side. Pajes sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, first
So
baseman
next to hit for
Jake
Texas,
Berger.
Jake Berger. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's down and in.
Ball one, no strikes.
Towards first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Jonah Heim.
2 down, bases empty, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Ball one there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Aye. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses off the outside edge. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Milner getting loose as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The Dodgers trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bouncer to Young. Young tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Carter makes the catch. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rangers 2 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Michael Grove.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. Semien, an all-star a season ago, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Next offering is down low. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Seager in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Langford batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Semien runs, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here is Jock Peterson. 1 for 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Man at second. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talked about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Freeman settles under this one. Squeezes it, and that is that. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hitter, Michael Conforto.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is lifted in the air. Langford has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
Here's the second baseman. Went down on strikes his first time through. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And another ball. Swinging a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, Young boots it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is
next,
over. But just a
for the
very
Dodgers,
nice approach and
center
swing right there to
fielder,
use the big part of the
Tommy
field.
Edman.
Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and third, one down. And the
Ball,
sweeper
action tag.
misses.